Hello, everybody. What is up? I'm Julia. Friends call me. No. What is going on, everybody? I'm Julia. No. Welcome to my channel, everyone. Let's have a conversation. So first things first, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Chinese New Year. I think that's coming up. I think next week. Whatever holiday I've missed or big event I've missed since the last time I was on YouTube till now. Happy everything to you guys. Happy 2020. It's a new year. It's a new decade. And that's part of the reason why I'm making this video. For those of you who've been rocking with me from the very beginning, first thing, thank y'all. But if you've been here with me since 2016, I haven't really changed the name or anything about the channel since back then. And now that we're going into a new decade, I thought it was time for me to do something a little bit fresh. The name Tumbleweed Logic really fit when, I was kind of all over the place trying to figure out what it is that I want to talk about. Whether I was going to talk about relationships or sneakers or whatever the case is, I was kind of just trying to find what I wanted to talk about on YouTube. And now I think getting into 2020, I know the key things that I want to talk about on this channel. We're going to get to that in a second. But, the name Tumbleweed Logic really, really doesn't fit anymore. And on top of that, someone wants to actually sue me. They want to sue me for the name Tumbleweed Logic because they say it was a name of their book. And I'm sure the person may be watching, but the person said that it's the name of their book and they want to sue me for all of the money that I have gotten from YouTube in order to, because they want some sort of funds for using their name for their book that they had copyrighted several years ago. I've never seen the book. I don't know anything about the book. The name Tumbleweed Logic fit for me at the time because I think of a tumbleweed and it's just kind of blowing wherever the wind goes. And for this channel, when it first started, it was really about going wherever the wind was taking me, what I wanted to talk about, because I didn't want to be put in a box of something in particular. I just wanted to talk about things that interested me. But apparently that's the name of someone's book. And so I don't want to further offend someone. And I don't really feel like being sued unnecessarily, even though there's not much to get, but I don't feel like being sued unnecessarily. And in addition to that, Tumbleweed Logic really, really doesn't kind of fit for where I want to take this channel. So let's get into what I really want to talk about on this channel going forward. I'm still going to talk about sneakers because sneakers is something that I'm super, super passionate about. I love talking about sneakers. I love unboxing sneakers. I love the dialogue that we have in the comments about the sneakers that I unbox. So that's not going anywhere. But there may be also a political element that's being added to the channel simply because I think the 2020 election is huge. As someone who has followed politics for years now, I don't think that there's an election that is more important than the one that's coming up this November. And if I have any sort of platform at all where I can talk about that, I want to be able to use it for that. I know that some of you may be like, no, I'm not really trying to check for the political videos. I'm not really here for it. And if that leads you to unsubscribe, I completely get it. No love lost. I wish you would stay, but I understand if that's not really your wave. But it's so important to me to make sure that this country that I live in and the country that we all live in is in the right hands in 2020. So I plan to use this platform that I have, this little itty bitty platform, all 500 of you. And so thank you guys for that as well. 500. But I plan to use my platform to make sure that I'm able to share my message with whoever is listening. And I don't plan on trying to make it lean one way or the other, but I want you guys to get the facts about everything when it comes to the political process and why your vote actually does matter and why voting is so important. So that's going to be on the channel as well. So I don't want to make this a really long video, super long-winded, not really here for that. The channel name is going to be just J-Rock. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be J-Rock. And I'm just going to be J-Rock on YouTube. No Tumbleweed Logic, no nothing else. I want to kind of step into my own space right now. One other thing is that I've heard people start to chitter chatter about how my videos sound a lot like someone else on YouTube. And I don't want that either. I'm I am me. I'm my own individual. My channel is what it is. And so that's another reason why I want to kind of just break away from everything I used to do. I don't know what my intro is going to be. The hey, or what's going on, everybody. I don't know what my intro is going to be. I may not even have an intro. I'll figure that out as I go through. But I'm just going to be J-Rock on YouTube. And I hope that you guys will continue to rock with me in 2020 and beyond. We're about to do some big things this year. So I hope that you guys will come along for the ride. But I don't want to glaze over the 500. Like, the fact that I made it to 500 subscribers is a big thing for me. I know that people have millions of subscribers. Got to get there. Millions of subscribers. But for me, 500 is huge, because I remember there was a time where I didn't even think that 100 people would subscribe to my channel. And the fact that 500 of you have decided to stick around over the past couple years means so much to me. And I know that I travel a lot and I don't have as many videos on here as I would love to have, but the fact that you guys have hung in there means so, so much. So like I said, stick with me. Don't stick with Tumbleweed Logic. Stick with J-Rock on YouTube, and let's go do this thing. Let's take 2020 by storm. Let's have some dope content and conversations going back and forth. And, I hope that you guys will stick it out with me. I don't want to ramble. I feel like I'm rambling, but yeah, I'm excited about this year. I'm excited about the direction of my channel. And like I said, I hope that you guys will stick with me. If you have other questions about kind of, hey, what's going on, or whatever the case is, I know a couple of you talk to me on Twitter. Some of you guys follow me on Instagram, whatever it is. Feel free to drop comments, DM, whatever. Happy to talk to anybody. But yeah, it's like, let's take the channel in a new direction. It's a new decade. Why not take the channel in a new direction? But I thank you guys so much for rocking with me, and I'll see you in the next video.